Hi, and welcome back to Bourbon Blind, the Austin edition, where normally the guys drink what y'all pick, but today we have a special guest with us all the way from New Zealand. We have Jesse from Still It. So if you have a chance, stop on over to his YouTube page and give him some love and watch what he has. In New Zealand, they can still their own liquor. Yay.
Legally.
Legally, yes.
We don't just do it anyway. Yeah,
Exactly. So Jesse was kind enough to bring us our mystery bottle that we don't have to hide because we don't have a clue of what this is. So, and with that, I'm going to let the guys talk, and thank you for watching. As always, thank you to our Patreon subscribers. We would not be here if it wasn't for you. We are currently in Austin for the...
Bastard's Ball.
There you go. That was like, what are we doing? We're here. We've been drinking. It's 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. I don't even know what time we are at. Anywho, but we would not be able to do this without you. This is a special edition, so if you are catching this for the first time, go ahead and see our regular shows and our regularly tuned broadcast, and go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And I think I said everything I need to say, so we'll get to this. Thanks for bringing
And again, thanks for the Rex and Daniel for having all of us out here, man.
Totally. It's pretty awesome to get like this many people that care about the same stuff all in one place. It's awesome.
I would like to think that anyone that's watching my little channel knows who Rex and Daniel are.
Yeah.
If for somehow
there's like
some crazy reason you don't, for those two people, go check out the Whiskey Tribe. Also link in the description, and be sure to check them out. They're the ones hosting all this. So we're actually in a hotel room right now, as I'm sure you can tell.
Yeah.
And, with the big old, there's some sort of red thing I'm seeing. Oh no, that's his record. It does not say exit. Sorry. It's been a long day. It's only 11 o'clock. We're drinking bourbon, so.
Right.
Or not bourbon. I don't know what this is. This is good.
So anyway, like she said, Jesse from Still is with us, and there's going to be a link in the description.
Yeah, it's right here.
To
Click
your
on
channel?
it.
No, it'll be down there in the channel, in the description. Not up here.
Not up here?
Not up here. So, anyway, man, thanks for flying all the way from freaking New
Thanks for
Zealand.
hanging out, guys. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's awesome to meet in person, finally.
Right.
Like everyone else. Yeah, but information overload with new faces and
it's been crazy. Like, there's been so many YouTube channels. There's like 15 different YouTube channels.
oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Also, huge thanks to Rex and Daniel for having us out here at the from the Whiskey Tribe and the Bastards Ball. So appreciate you guys. We definitely appreciate inviting all of us out here, and definitely us. And
Yeah.
so
For sure.
I mean,
all right, should we pull this?
absolutely.
Yes.
It's only 9:51 in the morning.
All right. So
Excited.
I'm excited. It's quite the right word.
It is clear.
I'm not going to tell you anything about this.
Okay.
Just have at it.
I'm assuming there's alcohol in here.
Oh yeah. Yes.
It's not water.
Off to a good start.
And it smells yummy.
I will tell you it's 60%. So it's straight out of the cask.
Straight off the still.
Yeah. So on a home distilling level, I don't have enough volume to fill big casks, and the little ones are surface ratio to
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Is whack.
Yeah.
So what I actually do is use glass containers and then put oak into the glass.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So then I can have the exact ratio of liquid to oak that I want, and like time is not an issue. I don't have to try and hold it back and make it last longer or whatever. But yeah.
That's awesome.
Smells really good.
Yeah, it does.
A lot of corn.
I don't know if I'm picking up corn, but
I'm really interested to hear what you guys think of this.
I get like a sweet, corny smell to it. It smells really good.
I get the sweetness. It's got like a little bit of a floral aspect to it.
Yeah, I can see that. That is definitely sweet.
My allergies are acting up, so I may not get those
It's definitely
subtleties of floral, but it smells really good. Are you, Grant?
sweet. Anyway. Cheers,
guys. Sorry, I went straight on.
No, you
Because I'm a
totally
heretic.
He's going all in.
Smoke.
Definitely got like a peppery smokiness, like a barbecue smoke, like a nice good.
But not. I was gonna say, but not unpleasant and not too much. Like sometimes you drink
Oh, like the wood smoke stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, you get punched in the face with like a fire or a campfire. This is like a subtlety, like good barbecue has that smoky flavor.
Right.
This is amazing.
Don't feel like this is all, I'm not going to. I won't ruin it.
This is why I sit in a corner by myself and try not to put any comments.
You said nothing silly at all.
No, I mean, when we film, I have to go sit somewhere else because I already know and I'm listening to what they're saying and I'm like, oh, I can say that. Oh, and on the outtakes every once in a while, I'm like, are you sure? Like, really? You get what? Okay.
Yeah.
So after tasting, I do get a little bit of that smokiness on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
That smells really good.
Mm-hmm. And it tastes high proof, but it's not horrible. I mean, it's not like there's no burn, there's no...
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not hot at all.
It's not hot at all, and it's... Like, you get a good... I want to say Kentucky hug, but it's not Kentucky.
New Zealand hug?
A New Zealand hug. There we go.
That's the first time I've had a New Zealand hug.
Yeah. This is good. Man.
Like it's nice and creamy and...
Yeah, I think that the last time I tried this actually was a little while ago, and it was still quite it was really shiny.
Right. A
little while ago, and I think it's kind of
mellowed,
turned the corner a little bit. It's still like obviously
very clear.
It's real young.
Right. Yeah.
But no, this is good.
That's really good.
And it's complex, and it's got a lot of flavors, and you want to go back for more, and it's not... This is perfect.
Let me know if you want me to start telling you stuff. If you want to make some guesses.
So before I get there, why don't you tell everyone about your channel and what it's all about?
Yeah, sure. So the whole idea of Still It is that essentially I started the channel. I started the distilling channel before I'd ever distilled anything.
Okay.
Which is kind of madness. Yes.
You're showing the process.
Yeah. So the whole idea is that I'm no guru. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, but I am pretty good at finding information, like digesting information, figuring out how to do something with it.
I was going to say, are you like me where like when I get into something, like I just want to learn everything about it. I want to know the how and the why. And like, I don't just want to know 2 + 2 = 4. Like I want to know the whole process of like everything behind it and the theory and
that's pretty much me. And then I enjoy like sort of repackaging that information and trying to truncate it and give it to people in a bite-sized manner.
Yeah.
So the channel is sort of one part just general spirits, and sort of, like I'll do a tasting every now and again or compare my product to a commercial product. Most of the time though, it's either me talking home distillation process or actually making something on camera.
Nice.
So we're not condoning it, but if you wanted to make it, you want to learn how to make your own product, and you want to learn...
No one's saying you have to make it. If you just want to learn about
There we go. There we go.
So it is 100% legal for me. It's totally legal for me. Do check your laws before you do anything. I'm not telling you to go do anything. Check what it is for you. And some of the laws can get pretty complicated in different parts of the world. But as you say, dude, there's a bunch of people that watch my channel that just enjoy drinking spirits, whiskey, gin, whatever, and they want to understand the process more. If you understand the process more, you appreciate what you're drinking more, right? You have an appreciation of what the person's done to get that stuff into the glass for you, and it makes it taste better at the end of the day.
It's kind of like, it goes kind of back to, like if you and I, were hanging out and having a good time and like we tasted something new, you'd be like, dude, that was really good, blah, blah, blah. And then you go back and drink it by yourself and you're like, it's not the same, you know what I mean? Like it's like that whole perception changes. Like,
100%, man, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the marketing world's known that forever, right?
Right.
Oh, of course.
Rex and Daniel are amazing at it. They tell you the story, they tell you about the backstory of the spirit, they tell you about the people that are making it, they tell you what's interesting about the distillery, and because we're human and our brains are messed up, it makes it taste better.
It does.
It literally makes it taste better.
Or what you eat before you have it. I can't tell you how many times that I've been somewhere and I'm like, this isn't that good, and then I'm like, oh wait, what did I eat before this?
Something spicy,
right?
Or your mood.
Spicy will ruin it.
Yeah, spicy will ruin things. Any
just your mood in general.
I had
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I will say no whiskey tastes better than being like in the rick house with the master distiller.
Oh, totally.
He could give you like a glass of piss and he'd be like, "This is amazing."
Yeah.
Wow.
So I should have said at the beginning of the video, I don't take this shit serious. Like, I take it seriously. I don't take it to heart. So if someone says this tastes like ass because, I would rather that than someone going, "Oh, yum,
this is amazing,
delicious."
Right.
So you don't have to.
No, we're not.
I didn't think you guys would, but give you free license.
So one of the things I used to be really big into was competition car audio.
Okay.
For like how good it sounds, not the boom boom type stuff, right? But it's one of those things like, someone would get in your car and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, it sounds good." And you're like, "No, I know it sounds good. I want you to tell me what you don't like about it. Tell me what's wrong with it." Like
100%.
Right? Like
yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with this. That's the problem. It's amazing.
I think this one actually hit.
I love it. Like that.
Yeah.
I
like
would,
3 weeks ago, this was totally different.
Really?
Yeah, and it was not balanced at all.
So about how long did you leave
smoke.
the wood chips in it?
This was staves.
Okay.
So like domino-sized piece of wood.
Okay.
And this is now.
Stopped the aging process.
No. I don't have anything that stopped aging.
Oh.
Like, I just keep because it always just keeps getting better.
Right.
I've been doing this for 2 years, so the oldest thing I've got is 2 years old.
That's crazy.
That's in New Zealand, 2 years old, which is more like Scotland, not like Texas, 2 years. So everything
it comes out like the color of like mud.
Yeah.
Coffee. You're like, "Ooh, that's dark."
Yeah. So everything I've got is still.
Good.
I think is still improving, so I haven't bottled anything yet, other than gin or vodka. Or that stuff.
But this is so good. Like, for how light it is and everything, this is so good.
Yeah, it's funny too.
It's got so much like depth and complexity to the flavor. It's not just like like when you taste regular like white dog, it's like, okay, this is good. You know what I mean? It's it's whatever, and it's
I think you kind of give it a weird tasting white dog.
Right.
So now we've put it in this box, and when it's in this box.
It's good.
It's good, yeah.
Right.
But you don't go and compare it to the same thing that's been aged 5 years.
Right.
Because it's,
You can't.
Yeah. But sorry, to actually answer your question, I think this is about 4 months old.
Really?
Wow.
That's it?
So it's got a long ways to go yet. And I'm pretty interested.
That actually sounds like kind of a long time. So I've messed around with like those oak spirals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the spirals I got, I think they were char 3 or 4 on them. Mm-hmm. But after like 2 or 3 days, now granted, like I started with a whiskey already and put it in there, but after like a few days, it was like super woody and oaky.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that went quick.
Yeah.
Too oaky in a couple cases. We had to do some re-editing.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is the whole thing we were talking about with surface area, right? Like if you take one of those spirals and drop it in a liter of whiskey. Sorry.
It's a gallon.
Yeah.
It's a gallon.
A quart for you Americans.
Yeah, I can't deal with your silly system. Ongoing joke on Still It that the imperial system is garbage.
It is.
It really is.
But I'm joking, guys.
But really,
it is.
Yeah.
Decimal points. Move it over, add zeros. It all makes sense. You start going 1/32 plus 1/6 plus 1/2. You're going, okay, so now I need to bust out paper.
7/16 minus 32 64s minus 17
Hold
30
on while I
seconds.
convert everything to 64 since that was the smallest one you just said. God.
Where are we going with that? Oh, yeah.
Surface area.
Yeah.
You went to a liter.
Yeah. So, one of those staves in like a bottle of whiskey, that is a buttload of wood.
Right.
For that amount of...
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
Pump it in, And this is somewhat controversial in the home distilling world.
Okay.
And it's becoming more of a thing in the whiskey world, I think. But in my experience and in my gut feeling is that there's 2 things going on. One is oak essence or char essence or whatever you're getting from the barrel.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And the second thing's aging.
Okay.
And I think those are 2 different things under normal situations.
Yeah.
I would totally agree with you. Like if you take a 20-year Canadian whiskey, okay, it's going to have a lot less of that wood flavor than like a 2-year-old Texas whiskey.
Yep.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? Like it's a very different
Yeah. So yeah, you can totally.
But the one in that's been aged for 20 years in Canada, it still has that refined flavor. That kind of
there's something more to it, right?
Right.
It's not just wood.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So you can whack a buttload of charred oak into spirits and get the color and the basically you're teabagging oak, right? You're just pulling wood essence out. You can get that overnight if you want to put enough of it in there, and you can heat it up and do all sorts of crazy stuff. So with this, I've kind of done the opposite. I've put in a very little amount of wood, and
it is beautiful.
And I'm wanting to get this to like multiple years,
right?
Which is hard, dude. When you make something,
so how much?
It's hard to sit on it.
So how much is in this batch? Like how many liters is
at this strength?
Yeah,
maybe 2 liters.
That's about what you have sitting at home aging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is pretty tricky, you know. Like
you're gonna run out then over the course of.
Yeah, it takes a lot of self-control to get it to any real
right. It's 2 liters. We all know
that's a half gallon.
Well, we know what a 2 liter is because you get it super. Yeah. We know 2 liters.
It's like 2 large bottles of.
This is a good. I hate.
It's 50 mils.
Right, but it's still a substantial amount of a 2 liter bottle.
Yeah. It's just.
Well, thank you. This is amazing. This is awesome. Like I want more. I want more.
I prefer this than to actually drinking the finished product. Right. Like I prefer I prefer sitting down and talking to people about it.
Right.
I enjoy the experimenting. I enjoy the distilling. If I have 5 drinks of my own whiskey a week, that's quite a lot for me.
Right.
So, that's why I've still got lots of stuff on the shelf and I can keep it.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
So what is like the mash bill of this? So, or not even the mash bill, like, because obviously you put something smoky somewhere.
You want to start?
So let's
do this.
First, I want you guys to have some guesses. Tell me what you think's in there. And I have no expectations for you because I've thrown a wild card in there. I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a big hint to that wild card on the table. But that probably doesn't mean anything to you.
What does it say?
Manuka?
Manuka.
I don't know what that is.
I have no clue.
All right.
I do know what 60% is.
Yeah. Got the 60%.
That's 120 proof.
Right.
And it does not...
It does not drink
like 120. No.
I'll be honest, that was a 120 proof going into the barrel. So it might be more like 58 now, just based on other things. It's still drinks.
Let me rephrase that. It does drink like 120 proof because I like it, but it's not hot and it's smooth and it's got complex flavors.
Yeah. It's not something you would give to someone that is starting to drink whiskey.
Right.
But at the same time, it doesn't really come to get you.
It drinks like 100, 105 proof.
Yeah.
Like,
with all the
I could really just sit there and just knock it.
Yeah.
I really
could. Yeah.
And for hearing that it's only a 4-month, like, that's insane. Like,
I'm almost worried that this is going to get too pretty.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's going to lose some of. It's going to end up tasting like a 40% whiskey at 50%. I'm a little bit worried about that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyway, so do you want to hazard a guess at anything? You know that there's smoke in there, right?
Yeah.
You've got that.
I would say there's corn in it.
Corn?
Not a rye.
I'd say some sort of barley.
No rye.
Yep.
I would say no rye.
So real quick, what is the barley content on this?
All right, do you want to just tell you?
Sure, go for it.
100% barley.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
There's no corn?
Nope.
Wow.
But it's 100% barley that's been smoked with Manuka wood.
Okay.
So
Manuka wood is... obviously it's a type of tree.
Yeah, it's a native... Have you heard of Manuka honey?
No.
Okay, so
I think maybe like in like a specialty store.
Yeah. So Manuka's native to New Zealand. Australians, I know you're going to have me up about that, but screw you, it's native to New Zealand. They're trying to steal everything. Should we talk about Pavlova and Lamington? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I don't know any of those.
No, yeah, that's
Pavlov's dog?
Oh, that's not... He was New Zealand?
No, Pavlova. Don't worry. I'll show you guys later. Yeah, I'm just picking fun at the one Australian that might be watching. So Manuka's kind of, tea tree?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's kind of like that. So it's like a scraggly,
It almost tastes like a mesquite barbecue.
It's similar to that.
More than like an oak or
yeah.
Or what do they use around down in the South? Hickory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it's not a huge meaty, kind of flabby smoke. It's sweet and it's herby, and I kind of wonder if that's where the corn's coming from.
Could be.
Because now that you say corn, I do totally get corn in there.
Right.
And it's a hard smoke to describe, but it is. Yeah,
I think hickory. I think mesquite would be definitely where I would go with it. But then again, we know mesquite. We're both from Arizona originally, and mesquite is what people smoke because that's what's around.
Yeah. You
go smoke even if you're just cooking some burgers on the grill or something, you go out back and get some mesquite wood and throw it in the fire.
Yeah. So that's what Manuka is in New Zealand. Manuka is the people smoke predominantly fish with it. So it's a little bit weird in New Zealand. Manuka's linked to fish in people's heads, and then you hand them a fish whiskey. Do you know what I mean? Because they associate that. So some people get a little bit weird with it,
because that's just what they always grew up with, and they always Manuka fish.
Yeah. Imagine if you picked up a whiskey and it tasted like hot sauce or barbecue sauce or something, something that you associate 100% with meat or something. Yeah, so it's a little bit weird for that. But I've all of the process has pretty much been Scotch.
Okay.
So single pot. Wait. Oh, I can't remember how I distilled it now. I feel horrible. Yeah, it was pot distilled. And it is ex-bourbon oak, which once again maybe a little bit of corn coming from there. So I am using a small amount of oak, and I'm trying to get this to at least 2 years is the plan. And
I'm curious. I'm curious to see what that's going to take in another year and a half.
Yeah.
Because that was really, really good.
I don't think it's great. I think it's okay. I think it's interesting for sure.
I like it.
It's different.
And I'm not usually one for peated whiskey and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that is.
Well, it's not peated. It doesn't taste peated. It just tastes smoky.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And that's why it was so good.
But there is the Balcones Brimstone. I don't know if you've had that.
I have.
Yeah. And that is super smoky. You know.
Yeah. And Straka, Andalusia. Yeah, that. It's good, dude.
Yeah.
I was going to say, the only other thing I can compare it to off the top of my head is Duality out of 8SW, but this is so different. It's so much better. Sorry, SW. Love you guys, but this is so much better.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys.
All right, so there will be a video link in the description.
So we now have 3 links. We're going to keep counting.
More links. Of this exact one and how we made it, because I'm going to go watch it.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch this. This sounds awesome, and I want to make it. But apparently I need to go to New Zealand for a good 6 months.
Yeah, you guys should come visit.
Absolutely, man. We're down to go anywhere in the world.
And thank you to our Patreon viewers who have kept the lights on, kept us going, get us new bottles, help us get here. We really appreciate all of y'all. I wish I had the list in front of me so I could personally name all of you all off, but I have a feeling that Kyle's now going to be putting a rolling credit that's going to flash everyone's names right across this.
Yeah. You guys are awesome.
Yep,
so
and
appreciate all
thank
you
you,
guys,
Jesse, for stopping by our room and making the long trek.
Of course.
And thank you for this beautiful taste. This was amazing.
Manuka.
Yeah, Manuka. There you go. That's what you should call it.
Yeah.
Call it Manuka.
Actually, shout out to Thompson Whisky. There's one commercial company I know that's making something pretty similar to this.
Okay.
In New Zealand.
Will have to find
I don't know if they're exporting it.
They're in New Zealand now.
Yeah.
Awesome. So roughly how many distilleries are there in New Zealand?
Not enough, dude. So we're we're one of the very few Western countries in the world that has legal distilling.
Right.
And yet, distilling is only just starting to take off as a craft thing. Heaps of gin distilleries, but to be fair, most of them take New Zealand's version of neutral grain spirit and then just run it through with botanicals.
Oh, gotcha.
So depending on your definition of craft.
Right.
Doctoring pre-made stuff.
Yeah, it's actually made from milk.
All right.
Fonterra spirit, yep.
Okay.
Because New Zealand's got
basically more sheep and more cows than people. And that's
Interesting. I wonder if I think I could probably drink sheep's milk. I can't drink. I'm allergic to goat's milk.
Oh, right.
Side note, but interesting. I would want to see what that. Now, does it come out milk?
Oh no, you can't taste it at all. It just tastes like vodka. They distill it to 99%. That's crazy. Sorry, sidetracked you right now.
No,
I think you were out, were you? I don't know if you were out.
We might be, we might not.
So anyway, appreciate you coming down, man.
Absolute pleasure, guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you
I'm
so
looking forward
much.
to hanging out with you and having another drink with you tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
there's gonna be much
Tonight,
more drinks.
tomorrow, all the rest.
So, appreciate all of you guys. Like you said, like and subscribe button, and until Friday, noon Central next week. Cheers and drink wine.